Park icon on the obits page of TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome into the WTIM information station. My name is Tim Zalabak. Time now for the WTIM morning show. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust and Landmark at Taylorville, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I got two new members in the studio with me today. It's Andy Kindernay, he's an administrator, and Kate Mansfield. They're with Taylorville Terrace, helping out people with disabilities all over the state. And what a great thing I've been learning about so far. How are you two today?
Doing great. Thank you.
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
Absolutely. I really appreciate you guys stepping in, being here with me today as the schedule was looking a little light. But gosh, what a great thing that we're going to get to talk to you guys about today. It's the Taylorville Terrace. Now, just give me a little bit of a summary. Nate, would you like to get us started? Andy, I said Nate. Kate.
No problem. 16-bed DD facility, intermediate care. We have a nurse there all the time. Our residents go to day training every day. Do activities or do work, depending on their level. We're honestly housing people that are trying to get in a CILA, which is community integrated living. That's eight bed homes that our company also has. There's more than just our company. There's a bunch of CILAs out there. Our company has 19 throughout the state. It's kind of what we do.
Okay, very cool. So this is a place for people with disabilities that maybe need a little bit of extra care when they just can't get it anywhere else. And you guys offer this service, and it seems really amazing. Kate, you're the residential service director. You spend every single day with these people. And tell me a little bit about the clientele right now. How many people you guys got right now?
Right now, we have 11 clients. We are 16 bed, so we are not at full capacity, and we are accepting people. We're looking for individuals that need services, but they're absolutely amazing. They bring so much joy to my life. I think it's incredibly rewarding. Their smiles and the excitement they have over little things makes everything worthwhile.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I can imagine that and how fulfilling that must be. We were talking a little bit before we came on the show. They don't have a lot of things to look forward to, and they don't have a lot of choices, like you said. So you guys are able to offer this. And I mean, on a daily basis, I'm sure maybe just little things bring them excitement. Can you give me a little example of basic things you guys do?
Yeah. For example, like we had a cookout the other day, and they were so excited to have deviled eggs and hot dogs. And one, he loves Orange Crush, so he got his Orange Crush, and you would have thought that it was Christmas. When Christmas comes, they absolutely light up just to receive the gift, because most have no family.
Yeah.
And so support systems are so important. So that's why I really advocate for them, because they don't have anyone. They don't have someone to come in and visit, to bring them. Their staff is the family. That's all they know. And a lot of them are very low functioning and have, issues going out into the community. We still try to do outings, but really home is everything, their world. Yeah. And so we try to make it as, engaging, fun, obviously safe, and is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of tend to forget about people with disabilities after their schooling ages, right? My
Yes.
mother was a self-contained teacher. She nonverbal kids, right? And what's going to happen to them, once they turn 18, maybe the home life isn't great. And so it must feel very good to be able to provide this service for them. How long have you been doing it, Kate?
I've only been doing this since October,
Okay.
but I've been in the field for many years.
Cool. And I'm sure on staff there, I mean, you said they think of the staff as family members. How many people do you guys have on staff? Who are the staff members? Nurses, of course, and they all have to be on their game every day, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll let Andy answer.
We have one nurse there daily, and then we have multiple DSPs, floor staff, that one during the day, obviously, because we have all our people are day training, but in the evening at night, usually 2. Okay. And then, we got about 10 altogether, maybe, in the building, including maintenance. Like, it's a small group. Got somebody in the kitchen, but otherwise, it's floor staff besides that.
Very cool. Smaller group, and it's a home setting. No
Yes.
sign out front. And what's the reason for that?
Just they want it to be a home.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That no need for any signage, really. Like, that's more just what it is. It's a home. Like, you walk in there and it looks like any normal house.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense
Yes.
too. It's not business. It's where these people want to go to
Absolutely.
live. And
Yes.
try to extend their life. How long are they able to stay?
As long as
Wow.
I mean, we've had people there for 20 years
Wow.
almost.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yes. So, I mean, it is a solution, for long-term or short-term if you're waiting to get into a SILA. But some people, don't get the SILA funding. They don't get pulled for the funds. So they stay as long as they really need the services.
Wow.
And it usually does take people a while to even get approved to go to SILA. So they kind of some people need a place to stay in the meantime.
Yeah, sure. Can you explain that SILA one time? It's an
It's
acronym for something.
Yes, Community Integrated Living Agreement, I believe what it stands for. 8-bed homes, smaller homes. They more try to get jobs out in the community or day jobs, but it's more smaller home, very nice. Same as ours kind of, but it's just smaller and
Sure.
it's.
But this is, I mean, this one that you guys have, it's easier to get into. You can just, what's the process like to get into that one?
We pretty much screen people. They, we have an intake coordinator who they reach out to, and then she gets a hold of us, and we pretty much screen them in person or on a Zoom call. And then usually they come visit for a dinner visit, and then they'll stay a night maybe, and then we'll go to a few nights. It's kind of a little process, but we make sure that they like it as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Andy, how long have you been doing this?
I've only been here a couple months, but I've been doing this 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 new members here with me today.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you guys take the position, or is this a brand new
Yeah,
service?
this one's been here. The company's been here about 30 years. I think actually this home's been, hasn't it? So yeah,
For quite
it's been
some
there
time.
a long time.
Yes.
So when you guys came in to the position, was everything running kind of how you guys have it now, or did you guys have to make any changes?
We've made some changes.
We've made
I
some
think.
changes.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to update the house. Like
Sure.
we've been doing a lot of renovations to the house, just trying to get it looking good. That's
Absolutely.
honestly what we've been concentrating on the past couple months.
Of course. Very cool. Very cool. It sounds like you guys are doing really well over there. And you even got a fundraiser coming up here, September 25th. Can you guys, it's going to be at Florinda's. Tell me a little bit about this.
Okay, so yes, I am trying to have individuals or businesses donate baskets to auction off for Taylorville Terrace residents, and it's going to be at Florinda's on the 25th at 4 p.m. And it's just to raise money for the client's needs. I think a lot of people don't realize that our individuals only get $30 a month, and that is very hard. I mean, obviously we provide for their basic needs, but for things like clothing and other things, it's very difficult on $30 a month, because when they want to go on outings and they need a pair of shoes and a coat, well, there you go. I mean, you can't even buy shoes and a coat for that. You have to save for several months just to be able to buy a coat, and they're also hard on their things. So it does go to a really good cause. These individuals, I mean, they can't help that they're this way. They can't help that they can't work. And I feel like that we as a community should really support individuals that have these needs, because they don't have the support from anyone else.
Oh, yeah. And you guys are doing everything you can there, being a not-for-profit. The $30 a month, like you said, it's not going to go too far. And, you like to buy things for yourself. And you said that they are hard on their things. That made me think, yes, clothes can rip and, things get destroyed. So the $30 a month doesn't go too far. But these baskets that people are going to create, what do you want inside the baskets? What do you think would be cool?
Anything. I'm thinking like themed baskets. I know we have someone that's going to create a camping basket. I was thinking like a Halloween basket, a Christmas basket, like a lottery ticket basket, anything creative that you can think of that is greatly appreciated.
And like you said, the citizens over there at the terrace will appreciate pretty much everything, because they don't get to experience a surprise like that. How cool would that be for them?
Oh my gosh, they would be just elated.
Yeah.
They get, even when a visitor walks in, they get so excited just to see somebody.
Yeah.
So it's yes, they're beyond appreciative. I can't even explain.
Sure. You guys ever looking for volunteers or anything like that, or is that kind of off the table?
No, we can use volunteers. We got to go through a process and do some training, abuse and neglect and things like that. But yeah, there are ways to use volunteers. Yes.
Very cool.
Yes, we have had the Andrea Ebert came with mini horses so she volunteered. And we're looking for people to, maybe donate some time to teach art lessons to a couple of our residents, or play music for our residents. Because all of them, I think that's music is, something that speaks to anyone, no matter your your level of functioning. And I think that'd be a great thing to have. So yes, we're definitely open to having anyone that would volunteer as long as they go through the training.
I didn't even think of people volunteering their time in ways of like performing for the people and stuff like that. So that could be really awesome little service where
Even cutting hair, things like that comes
yes.
in. I mean,
Just because it's difficult, I think people don't understand also the difficulty of getting them out, what it takes to coordinate, and they have, a lot of major issues. They need assistance with all their ADLs, bathroom situations. A lot of them can't walk very far, or they have behaviors, things like that. The sensory overload is very difficult for a lot of them. So we try to bring a lot of things there to the home. We're thinking about having a carnival at the facility. So we're just looking for any ideas, assistance with whatever people think of, and I will go with it.
Absolutely. There's so many options for being creative with that.
Yes,
with the home.
there are.
That's going to be really cool. And I think you guys are going to come up with some really cool ideas for the residents over there. This has been great so far. We're going to take a first short little break here on the WTIM morning show. I have Andy Kindernay and Kate Mansfield with me there with the Taylorville Terrace, a great organization here in Taylorville. We'll be right back to learn more here on the WTIM information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Chip Flory here, inviting you to join the conversation as we tackle the current issues of agriculture every weekday morning at 10:06 on the Talk of Central Illinois, News Talk WTIM. I host AgriTalk, the nation's longest-running interview show dedicated to discussing agriculture issues with the newsmakers and include you in the conversation via our toll-free number. We're here weekdays mornings at 10:06. We are AgriTalk.
Everyone loves a vacation. No one loves to spend a lot of money. By being an Illinois Farm Bureau member, you have access to a multitude of savings at a variety of hotels to help ease the cost of your vacation. Members save at Choice Hotels, Drury Hotels, Great Wolf Lodge, and Wyndham Hotels and Resorts. Advanced reservations are required, and you will need your Illinois Farm Bureau benefit codes to receive the discounts. Visit ilfb.org for more details or contact your county farm bureau for your exclusive benefits.
Farmers care for their land with the next generation in mind. To help growers with their conservation efforts, ADM now offers Regenerations. Regenerations provides cash payments and technical assistance for practices like cover crops and reduced tillage. Participation in Regenerations is easy, it's rewarding, and it's available now. To learn how Regenerations can help sustain your farm's legacy, contact your local ADM representative for details at 217-451-8399. That's 217-451-8399.
Rolling Meadows Senior Living in Taylorville invites you to make their home your home. Become part of the Rolling Meadows family. Applications for residency are now being accepted. Rolling Meadows offers seniors 62 and older a smoke-free facility with round-the-clock maintenance, controlled access, large kitchens with full-size appliances, on-site laundry facilities, complimentary Wi-Fi in common areas, and more. Call 217-287-2450 to schedule an appointment. Rolling Meadows is sponsored by Lutheran Social Services of Illinois and funded through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and Federal Home Bank of Chicago. Rolling Meadows is an equal housing opportunity provider.
Here's what Illinois farmers have to say about FarmWeekNow.com.
I'm Laura Slish, a farmer in Fulton County. I thought it was very easy to navigate. It has everything from the three things that a farmer wants. It has the markets, news, and weather. The thing I value the most is the stories. And anybody who's wanting to know a little bit more about agriculture should check out this app.
FarmWeekNow.com. All ag, all Illinois, all you need.
Just Beds are the yawn exterminators, and they can give you a better night's sleep. Choose from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, Sealy, Simmons, and Tempur-Pedic. Find out the many models and styles available on their updated website by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Mike Masterson with Masterson Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Kincaid. Let our family serve your family by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM information station. My name is Tim Zalabak. You are listening to the WTIM morning show. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust and Landmark of Taylorville. I got Andy Kindernay and Kate Mansfield in the studio with me right now. They're with Taylorville Terrace. It's a safe place for people with disabilities to live and to get the services they need, and they can stay for as long as they want. What an amazing organization we're learning about today. And Andy and Kate, I really appreciate you guys being here with me today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the holiday season in your facility, because it's a tough time for people that may not have a family. And how do you guys help?
Okay, well, I have for many years, I've arranged on Facebook, a drive for Christmas. And what I do is I post individuals' needs. I don't put their names or anything because that's a HIPAA violation, but individual needs. And I ask for individuals to sponsor that individual. And then they can get gifts for them, and they bring it wrapped, and then we bring it out on Christmas morning, because our clients have a childlike mentality, and they talk about ho-ho all year round. And it is something that absolutely brings them so much joy on Christmas morning, because they are waiting. And so we really appreciate business donors, individual donors, and we've had an outpouring last year. I think we had like the whole living room was full. It couldn't have been anything more beautiful to see their faces light up, because they don't have that throughout the year. And it's just something exciting for them to look forward to, because they'll talk about it for literally months beforehand.
How special is that to have a room full of presents on Christmas when they are saying all month long ho ho is coming? You said these are people with special needs, and they're people with childlike minds, of course. And I mean, they're going to get excited for Christmas, and maybe they don't have a mom or a dad anymore to give them that present. We might still continue to get old, and our parents will always remember to tell us Merry Christmas. But these are people that are forgotten about. They're not going to be forgotten about with you guys here. So, I mean, Andy, what does it mean to you're an administrator? What does it mean to have a worker like Kate make sure that these events go off every year?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's what you're looking for.
Yeah,
I mean, it really is. That's what the goal is right there.
Absolutely. I can't. What's the reaction like when they see a room full of presents like that?
Oh my gosh, they're light up, and they come out running, the ones that can't, if some walk pretty slow, but they just ho ho came, and they just absolutely light up, and they get so excited to look at their presents, and they have to show you and show all the staff, and then they, if it's something you can wear, they'll wear it for the next several days. But no, they get very, very excited.
That's really awesome. And you've personalized it a little bit. People can sponsor these gifts, and
yes.
How do you? I mean, they have their interests, and you just kind of know that, and you put it out there.
Exactly. I know their interests. I know which ones like coffee, which ones like Cardinals, which ones like different sports teams, or the color pink, whatever it is. And I make lists, and I put their size and their shoe size. And then people sponsor them and wrap the gifts. So
amazing. It's just so great for Christmas time over there at Taylorville Terrace. And it's all because of you guys. That's really awesome. We're getting close to the end here. This interview flew by. Andy, you guys have a house like this all over the state. Is that correct?
We do.
Okay.
Our company is Progressive.
Yeah.
Progressive Housing. We have all over Northern Illinois. We have one Country Club Hills, Park Forest, Sauk Village. Have one in Aveston. We have Silla's in Mount Vernon and Woodlawn. And then we have around here, we have the ICFs in East Peoria, Hoyleton, Pana, Sparta, and Taylorville.
Very cool.
And we also have two day training facilities up north.
All right. Awesome. So there are these facilities to be found all over the place. And guys, we have just about a minute left. I really appreciate you guys once again for coming in with me. Is there any website or anywhere people can go for information, Facebook, somewhere like that?
Yeah. Absolutely. So it's phidd.org. That's Progressive Careers and Housing. That's our website. And they do have on there where you can sponsor a client, sponsor the home, different things like that. And it has information about the company. It is a non-for-profit. We've been here for about 30 years. So it has all that information on there.
Beautiful. And that's a place to go if you are looking to donate or become a sponsor. And I'm sure you guys are always accepted.
We're also on Indeed if they're looking for a job.
Beautiful. All right. Perfect. On Indeed as well. Well, Andy Kindernay and Kate Mansfield, thank you guys so much for being in with me today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you.
Of course. This has been Tim Zalabak here on the WTIM Morning Show. Thank you for listening.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W29.